So, you may be wondering, why am I making a special episode of this series when my last video in the playlist had the title finale in it? The reason why was because I genuinely thought of ending the series right there and then. I didn't really plan on making any more videos because I had been making weekly updates about the build. It was kind of draining my energy a bit, and I needed to kind of stop uploading updates weekly to try to gain my motivation back. So I guess I should now explain kind of what I plan to make in this episode. I definitely want to make the building airport here. Maybe I'll make 2 more buildings. I do plan on making a beach area, but that will probably have to go into episode 2. You may have noticed some curves behind me, and that is because I'm making a fictional 3rd circuit in this build. So I'm still deciding on the actual layout, but for now you will kind of make a left here, and then you approach this hairpin just like you would on the regular Grand Prix layout. And then instead of turning right, you turn left, and then you kind of go underneath this bridge twice before you would eventually head to the beach area over here. So now that you know kind of the initial layout of this new circuit, I should start working on this new building over here. In fact, the reason why this building exists was because they wanted to hide this overpass, which sounds a bit ridiculous. The first step would be removing this yellow crane over here, which I don't even know if people see the crane when they are racing in go-karts. I know for certain they don't see this red crane, but enough stalling. I'm gonna join you guys when I'm done building. I think this turned out pretty good after a few hours of building. I'm not quite sure how to sort of fill this gap. For now, I just kind of put in some cones, maybe a few pallets, but I'm still deciding on how to actually make this look better than it currently is. Because right now, this building looks like it just ends right here, and it doesn't look that visually appealing. I did keep these original ceiling lights just so that this actual building is illuminated during nighttime. So as you can see in nighttime, this area underneath is actually pretty lit. There's also this dead space between the building and the road here. I might fill up with grass, and I think what I'm gonna do is gonna make a few more buildings here. So this is what I have so far. It's going to be a triangular building, and I think I'm going to make it so that the go-kart starts in an alley. Now, you might have recognized this building over here, and that is because this building also appears somewhere else. If you walk over here, you'll see that this building is actually appearing in the background. And the reason why I built it here was to sort of fill in the dead space. And let's be honest, no one's really gonna notice that there are 2 of the same buildings in this build. Now with that out of the way, I think I'm gonna finally start working on the rooftop garden. If you have seen the part before, or even seen the thumbnail of the finale, you'll know that this rooftop has not been completed for, I think, over 2 months or so. So I plan to have, maybe a walkway, maybe a garden up here, who knows. With that said, let's get building.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
So, as you just saw, I made this very small interior space, and it's probably the smallest clothes shop I've ever made. And with this, I think this is one of my first ever interior builds in this park, if you exclude the pit garages. If you haven't already noticed, this clothing shop is underneath this kind of brick walkway and besides these stairs, so it's quite easy to miss, and you simply just walk through these doors and you are in the clothes shop. And here is the rooftop garden. I still need to put like some sort of railing here because this isn't really safe for, well, people walking on it. So this is the garden. It has a little kind of flower bed area, a few benches, and just mostly some trees. It definitely makes the rooftop look much better than leaving it blank. Sometimes I forget how beautiful this city is, especially during sunrise or sunset. Like, this is genuinely so good. I have been experimenting off camera, kind of deciding on what to use, whether to use the actual sand textures or maybe try and use different images and see how they would work. The other issue I have is that the water level is simply too low. And this is a problem because I can't really raise it higher. Now, looking on Google Earth, there is a seawall somewhere around here. I'll go and make a seawall, but that wouldn't really look good because then you'll have like two different levels or different heights of water in a pretty close area. So I'll have to think about it. I'll start working on it in the next episode. And that's a wrap for this first special episode of Monaco. Next time, I'm going to be working on hopefully the beach area and the building alongside this construction site, and maybe start fleshing out this triangular building here. But until then, I'll see you all next time out.